What is up, guys? Eric here from EBM Productions here with a video, and I want to speak about a few certain things regarding the UFC 311 card that just happened. So I'll start from the top down. First, Islam Makhachev beating Renato Moicano the way he did. It's what we all expected, as well as it's the way we wanted him to win. Now, I had a feeling that Renato will be more competent than we think, and he was actually with the fencing on the feet and stuff. He had his moment, but the thing is, the wrestling and physical strength difference was just there, like technique, and then obviously, well, let me say, not just the wrestling, the grappling, a total package. Anyway, great win for him, but people are mentioning now, like, listen, who is he going to fight next? And that's a problem because Dana White already confirmed Arman's not getting the shot, which is very sad in my opinion, but oh well. Now, who else is there? We have Oliveira. He already beat, like Islam already beat Oliveira. Arman's not fighting, and he's the number one contender, but he's not fighting for the belt. Justin Gaethje is booked versus Dan Hooker, which I'll return to later. Dustin Poirier, he just beat Dustin Poirier. Max Holloway just got slept at 145, and that we don't know. Plus, it would be such a strange fight to just give him that title shot after a loss. Like, yeah, he's a legend, but no. Chandler got whooped. Gamrot needs a few more wins. Didn't he lose his previous fight? I don't remember even. Beneil just lost his chance. Beneil should fight one of the other guys here later, but I'm not going to talk about it now. Renato just lost. Fiziev needs more wins. There's nobody. Paddy Pimblett finds himself in a decent position. If he wins his next fight, he's in a very good position. And a lot of people want him versus Chandler, which I think that's a fun fight. And it launches him up. However, the more competitive and, well, two fights that make more sense for him. Benoit Saint-Denis just above him, and Beneil. Let's put him up against Beneil. Oh, wait, no. Also Mateusz Gamrot. Let's make that fight. That makes sense, and this will let Paddy climb the ranks if he wins, or Gamrot, or Beneil. And then, in the meantime, I think the winner of Dan Hooker, who's on a win streak, versus Justin Gaethje. And I don't know if Justin has a win after. Like, I really feel so brain foggy right now. I'm forgetting this kind of stuff. But anyway, the winner of Justin Gaethje versus Dan Hooker either gets a number one contender fight versus Arman, or fights for the belt. That's what I think. Next up, Merab. Merab had such a good performance. Merab versus Sean O'Malley too. I think that's the only thing that the UFC will do. The one that we want is Peter Yan getting his shot again. Now imagine, just imagine, Yan just returns in full form and he destroys Merab somehow. Which, based on the pace that he was putting on Umar, I don't think that's going to happen. Anyway, down the list, Figgy lost, Sandhagen lost, and needs a win. Cheeto lost to Yan. Sudo has been beat by Merab, and isn't Sudo? Yeah, he's fighting Song Yadong, and I'm not sure. I think Song will beat him, and Song Yadong's not yet there. He needs one more win after that, so maybe him versus Yan too. No, he lost to Yan. I can't do that. It's just, maybe it makes sense at that point, but I don't think so. And then Cruz versus Rob Font. Yeah. Jose Aldo. See, Aldo and Mario Batista are still very close to each other. We need that rematch. I hope the UC says we do that rematch. Kyler Phillips, but he's not that good. Ayman Zahabi. Geez, the division is sparse from there. And that means Merab beats O'Malley, Yan. Then he has more defenses than anybody at bantamweight. And he has an insane resume because he beat Umar. He beat Peter Yan. He's beaten Henry Cejudo. Who else has he beat? He's beaten a lot of guys. Yeah, he has a very strong resume. That's why I agree with Lucas Tracy saying he is the bantamweight GOAT. I really do. Him or Cruz. In my opinion, I like Cruz. I have personal bias towards Dominic Cruz. But yeah, we have to go And also TJ, if people don't just say, oh, TJ was just on Source the whole time. Yeah, for Islam Makhachev, potential fights is the Topuria fight as well. He's saying he wants to go up at one point, but he says he first wants to defend a few times at lightweight still, which I think is a good idea. 2 more defenses, then he actually matches that 4 title defenses there. And then if he wants to move up to welterweight, it's like, why not? At that point, the weight will help with the chin, etc. Plus, at that point, maybe Bilal is not the champion anymore. Anyhow, guys, let's go to Yuri beating Jamal Hill. So Yuri is again in the mix. I think Yuri can sit out and fight the winner of Magomed Ankalaev versus Alex Pereira. If Ankalaev wins, which there is a chance he does actually use his grappling, but I don't think he will, and I don't think he's that good in the grappling department. He's not Umar and all these guys, or Hamzat. Then, yeah, if he wins, then Yuri versus Yuri Prohaska versus Ankalaev makes sense. And if Pereira wins, we get the 3rd fight. Jamal Hill needs to fight Khalil Roundtree. He disrespected him. They both are on a loss. That makes a lot more sense. Plus, he destroyed Khalil. That would really reflect well. And then he's 1 fight away from the belt, or he fights for the belt then. Jan Blachowicz, if I'm not mistaken, is fighting Carlos Ulberg. So, I'd like the winner of Ulberg versus Jan to fight Yuri. And then while Ankalaev and Pereira happens, that situation gets sorted out, and then we know who's the next top contender, the winner of Yuri versus the winner of Jan and Ulberg. So if it's Ulberg, then it's Ulberg versus Yuri. If it's Jan, then it's Jan versus Yuri, which is wholly possible. But yeah, guys, those are the only divisions I want to talk about. I'll make some more videos on the technical side of a few things, like the Peyton Talbot loss. There's a few technical things there to point out. I need to make my other video. I mentioned it in my run reaction, which I'll share tomorrow. But Merab showcased what Tony Ferguson could have replicated if he fought prime Habib. He really did. And I'll explain. I just have to get my old breakdowns of it as well and how it reflects. I love that I could finally give a tangible example. We have never seen that, and the closest was Volk versus Islam the first time. So yeah, guys, I'm going to say good night. It's 11 at night. Well, yeah. I need to catch up on some sleep. And yeah, this was a really fun card. Cheers.